Hey, you guys. Today's nail set started with a very simple idea. A very simple idea. Now, whether or not it stays simple is another conversation. But here I have Beatles gel polish. I think it's B633, 966, and it's a gold one. But either way, whatever colors you got. But this is the gel, the Beatles gel. They had like a whole little thing, like little six comes in six in a bottle or something. I have a video up already, and I have some liner gels. They're all like basically the same colors. They're just liner gels, so that it goes on a little bit smoother. So of course, gel polish is different from liners. Liners has a thicker consistency without spreading. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. I basically had a buff thumbnail and I added base a base gel, clear base, and now I'm applying the brown. And oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness, you have to just trust the process because I thought I was going to just have a full set of just brown nails because I find certain colors just have a richness to them, right? And I was like, yeah, I don't know what it is about these brown nails lately, but it just they just feel expensive. And I was like, these nails have a mortgage and excellent credit, which yeah, I'm working on it. Your girl working on it. Anywho, so I am using what am I using here? Oh, it's a like a neutral because I wanted some contrasting browns. After I had thought about it, I was like, well, we're not going to do that. I did, however, do a full brown set, and maybe I'll insert a clip at the end or something. But I did do a full brown because I was like really keen on doing the brown. And then I have this beige. These go on pretty creamy. Now, I'm not sure about the whole toxic thing that somebody was saying about beetles, but so far so good, and plus I don't really put them on my nails per se. Of course, see, obviously they're press-on nails, and so of course, you know, be be dis- at your discretion of how do you want to use these. But these are the colors I'm using today. I'm telling you, as soon as I put this brown color down, I thought, man, girl, just gonna stop right there, but I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Okay, so I have the bright idea right now to do an ombre nail, just to break up the color scheme and do a little bit something else. Usually, I am a person that I will have a design on every nail if I could, and most times I do. But I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how I do this. Basically, you put some gel polish down in a line. You put your colors that you want, well, the color that base color of the actual nail, and then a contrasting one. And then you just use one of these little sponges. I got this one from Votino. I told you, Votino is my boy. I love him down bad. And but this is the method I use from him as well. Now there is another method where you would put down, because the nail is so smooth. If you want a more gradient and pop out, it it actually does do something when you add acrylic to wet gel and then you um, cure it. And then once you cured it, it's more porous, and so you can feel the ridges in it, and then you can start doing your ombre that way. And it actually probably should show you one day. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments if you want to see that technique of the ombre with the using acrylic and wet gel. Either way, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to ombre this out with a darker brown, and as you see, it is coming together. Now all you have to do is blend the top. So what you're gonna do is just take you some your gel polish and just mm, put it on the top. And if you have an ombre brush, which I'm going to show you, I think I show you in this, but the ombre brush, you just want to swipe. You want to add just a little bit of maybe a clear to the tip, just a tad. There it is, the ombre brush, and just a tad, so that you have like something to glide on. As you can see, there is just a tip, and then just a tip. Anyway, never mind. And stop it, Jax. Stop. Anyway, so you're just gonna kind of like go from side to side. That way, it doesn't look just coming straight down. You want to go at an angle so you can get a little side swipe action going on. More polished up. And like I said, that using of the acrylic instead would probably make it go a lot this part a lot faster. But it is what it is, and I think it still came out pretty good. This is about to be real easy. We're gonna have one simple nail, and she is going to be glittered up. You hear me? Glittered up. This glitter was so pretty in real life. You have to, if you can find it on Amazon, if I can find it on Amazon, I'll link it in the description. If not, oh my goodness, what a treat. Now we're going to get a little curve action going here. I was going for some simple, this is a 10 millimeter brush. I probably could have used the 20 millimeter just because when you're dealing with lines across a full nail, it's just, it's probably easier. But of course, I like to make my life a little bit more challenging for whatever reason that is. But like I said, I was going for some simple curved lines, and these lines are what started to take the set away from the original vision. And we just gonna go away, going away. So I was slipping and sliding all over the nail. So I'm going to add this matte nail, matte gel polish to the nail, and then we're going to start again because, baby, the way I was ice skating across these nails, I had to hurry up and find a solution. But that's normally what you need to do if you are having issues with uh, having creating your precise lines or whatever. And of course, I'm still working on it. Plus, I have shaky hands, so mine will never really be completely straight. So, but if you don't have those issues, then yeah, you still want to use the matte and cure it, and then you'll be able to have a little bit more control, as you can see here. So let me ask you something. Are you the type of nail artist who follows the original plan? Okay. Or do you start with an idea and end up somewhere completely different? Because that's what's happening here. In my mind, I had a plan and it just, I don't know what happens, but it's not coming out the way that I see it in my head, but I'm gonna still go with it because I always start with confidence. And then halfway through the process, I become just a creative passenger. I don't know what's happening, but enjoy. When I tell you line work is the bane of my existence, I do mean that. It's like, well, actually, even circles, because it's like the line, it keeps getting wider and wider because it goes away from the line that I was going for, or the circle gets bigger and bigger just because you're trying to get the perfect circle. Do any of you guys go through that? That is like so crazy to me. What is a girl to do? Look at this set. So far, this is usually the moment where I stare at the nails for 10 minutes and not painting, not moving, not just staring at it. Don't know what to do. But when in doubt, add glitter. So I'm here adding the glitter gel and I'm going to use the ombre brush to blend it out a little bit. I didn't want the full nail to be glittered too. So we only going to we pinky up, baby. Pinky is the only one that's getting this glitter. But like I said, I there was no turning back at this point. I have cured most of these nails, and the design had officially developed into its own personality. I just committed to it. I mean, in my mind, it looks somewhat. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look anything like I envisioned it, but it's fine. It's fine. I want to show you everything. I want to show you the successes and the almost successes. There are no failures when you are learning, and there are no failures when you're practicing. Just keep on practicing, right? And that's my 2 cents for today. But I think that's one of my favorite things about creating nail art. Sometimes the design tells you where it wants to go, and your job is to simply follow it. These don't look too bad. These don't look too bad. So now I need your help. When I started this set, I was aiming for simple chic and minimal. Then the details arrived, which made it a little bit more. It's not too much more, though. But did I do too much? Or did everything come together in the end? Let me know in the comments because honestly, I'm still deciding. And if you enjoyed today's nail adventure, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Now Exclusive family. I'm here to help you, help me, help you. Because even though I don't create nails for press on nails for actual clients, I don't know that I would never do it, but right now I just don't have the time. And but I do love this as a creative outlet for me, especially after my 9 to 5. I just like doing this, and obviously I like getting my nails done. However, baby, the way these prices were hitting me with the amount of work that I like done to my nails, I was like, baby, you're gonna have to learn how to do this. And that's what happened in 2020 when we got shut down, and Votino was there because I was gonna go and see him. I was gonna go to his state, or when he came to Orlando, I needed some lessons, honey. But these came out good. Keep creating. That's all I want to say. Keep creating, keep experimenting, and trust the process. Eventually, everything works out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next video.